paperwork. So
Yep.
Fair.
That's fair.
It
yeah,
is.
they take pictures with their like buyers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lost cause.
All the story points right now. We're gonna jinx
Yes.
that.
Fix
Oh,
him!
boy.
Fix him!
He's gonna spend all 6 at once and
No!
go Avatar. He's gonna go Avatar state.
Yeah, I'll go Avatar State on you all. Aang's actually found earlier, and then
Murdered.
We're just
Yeah.
gonna time travel a bit here.
What was the most you ever used at once, Evan?
The most that I've ever used at once, I did actually. It was 5-1 in my favor, and I flipped all 5 to do a
Ouch.
hard end of the session and a brief dictated scene.
Wow, you're an asshole.
Well, not just that. So it was when one of the characters was incarcerated. They were in custody. The party had been split. One of the characters was taken away, and so I spent 5 story points to say that when they did their breakout of prison or of this jail cell that they were in, that they saw the headlights of their friend behind the wheel of a car that they had not yet stolen in the campaign. So we had like jumped ahead in the future. And I was like, you actually see your friend driving the car, ramming through the fence. And we ended our session there. And they were like, wait, how did that happen? And I was like, our next session, we're going to do like a Tarantino thing where we're going to assume
okay.
you guys already found her location, you already busted into the compound, and like your heist is already underway. We'll retcon. I'll let you spend these 6 story points to do flashbacks to say like whenever I throw guards at you to say that like you've already thought about like the solution or whatever.
Oh, you're using them to like pre-plan. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so I spent all of my story points to say actually this is how the scene's going to end, and I also am presuming a couple of new like I'm saying that you guys plan a heist, that you get a car, and that you do in fact successfully storm the compound. Next session will be how we get there.
Nice.
Okay, was Tarim going roboty for anyone else?
Yes, for me
Yeah, he
too. I
was.
thought that was just
Okay.
me.
Oh, sorry, I'm underground.
Oh.
What?
I'm where my printer is. Sorry.
Well,
Oh,
get
okay.
back upstairs.
Yeah.
Fucking rude. I think I'm still a little bit in yesterday's character.
Oh yeah.
Was yesterday?
We were doing the Vought universe.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Did you have your first session yesterday?
Session 0, just setting expectations.
Cool.
But
how many people are at that table?
There's 5 of us, right?
Yeah, there's 5.
Okay. I'm the only girl. It's great.
Oh.
I mean, I'm used to it. It just
Sure.
It's lonely.
It's lonely.
I'm so lonely.
Oh, that's been a long time since I heard that song.
I'm old.
You're not that much older than I am, so.
Wait.
I'm 34, sweetheart.
You only have 5 years on me.
I'm gonna be 35 very soon, and last night I went to boy band night at the club.
There's a boy band night?
Yeah, so my buddy's a DJ. He did boy band night. It's I think the second time he's ever done it, and oh my god, I was transported. It was like when you're 12 years old and jamming to boy bands in your bedroom, you don't get to go out and jam to boy bands with everyone.
Right?
So it was like living that little fantasy.
I didn't know there were people, like actual real live people that enjoyed boy band music.
Oh, yeah,
man.
there's a lot of
And
there are
Karu,
literally dozens of us.
Yeah, there are, and you're not living unless you jam out to Backstreet's Back, okay?
You are.
I mean, you're wrong because it's NSYNC that was better, but it's okay.
No,
I
you're both wrong. It
disagree.
was 98 degrees.
Stop that.
It's
Stop
funny
that.
because like
Nobody liked 98 degrees.
I know.
Adam kept like flipping. Well, I mean, like he played more than just like the big three. He played some modern boy bands too. So
He
there's some,
played O
like,
Town because he should have played O Town.
he did not play any O Town, but he played like One Direction and a lot of songs I didn't know that were a little bit more modern. And so because
Should've
I went
played
with
old.
some friends who are younger, and they like there was still like a solid set of songs that they knew. But of the oldies, 90 Degrees would come on and they would be like, oh, okay, it's the Value Brand boy band, cool, next.
No, 90 Degrees comes on and y'all have to use the bathroom. That's what it is. That's your bathroom break song.
Yeah, he played far more NSYNC than he did Backstreet Boys, which made me very happy. And there was one like deep cut NSYNC song where it was like a UK release only, and like
Which one?
You Drive Me Crazy.
Oh, that's a good song.
Not I Drive Myself Crazy. You
Not
drive
I
me
Drive-
crazy.
Yeah, it's you. You drive me crazy. Why are you messing with my mind? All right, I'm not gonna sing the whole song.
song.
Yeah, I swear to God, I was the only person who knew the song in the entire floor. Like, I went around
Now-
and I was like, "Is anyone singing this song? Is anyone singing this song?" No, no one is singing this song. But I love this.
Now here's a question: did they play any Dream Street?
If they did, I would not have known it because I was
Not a Dream Street gal, huh?
I
no.
was obsessed, and then my favorite member died of COVID.
Aw.
Oh,
And you were no longer obsessed after that.
Well, I mean, he died of COVID, so
I'm just teasing.
I don't care.
What were you
Well,
saying,
usually
Karus?
when I pick a favorite and something happens to them.
I am so incredibly confused.
Listen, do you realize when boy
Back
bands
in
came
our
out,
day,
they were like huge, right? Like they were huge. And so it's like, well, habits don't die that easy, you know?
Just so you know, there was a show. It was on for one season, and it was called Boy Band.
What did they do?
where?
Was it like creating a boy band, or was it about boy bands?
No, it was like a reality TV show. It was a competition of all these different boy bands.
So it wasn't like making the band, which was such a good show.
Right? Yeah, it was on ABC.
Everything's on ABC. Disney owns everything.
They really
Judges
do.
were Nick Carter, Emma Bunton, and Timbaland.
All right,
and Tim.
I got to see the Spice Girls when I was younger.
man. This 8-minute conversation has been recorded and streamed.
Awesome.
Cool.
I hope our
Good.
streamers really like it.
They should.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
Anyway,
All right.
yeah, the stream's
Benji,
completely
you'll
set
shut
up.
the fuck up.
Let's jump right back into it. So,
Mm-hmm.
we're currently on the Rescue Bubbles mission.
Bubbles! Save Bubbles!
And you just got done talking to the twins, who you did all think were one person for a little while.
But now we're not so sure.
No, it's the heat.
No, it's
they're
all
they're
that,
one
yeah.
person.
Yeah,
Oh,
there was
yeah,
that-
yeah.
We saw
There's
them
that
wave
heat
at
around.
us.
Yeah, but it could have been a
Yeah,
mirage.
it's the heat.
There was a
That's,
heat
that's
mirage
the
you
joke.
saw.
That's the joke.
Yeah.
That's the joke.
Okay.
You don't know for certain.
And with that, you are making your way through the mountain pass to get to the other side, where you found out it looks like the Bayfongs took an interest.
I still want to know what
yeah.
the fuck a Bayfong is.
Flying pig.
I'm not wrong. Winged pig,
Yeah.
actually, that's what it is.
And with that, the mountains loom in the horizon as you move quickly across your newly refurbished sand sailor.
How much did that set us back?
I think it was either 50 or 75 copper.
Oof.
I
Oh,
covered it.
that's
I
right.
think, already.
Dividends. I'll actually be able to collect once we get into a city.
Money for
yeah, 'cause you can
repairs,
find
75. I paid for it already.
Okay.
I don't have dividends, but you guys will get me next time.
I got you. I got you, Kiki.
I don't really care about money as long as I can pay for things when I want to.
Fair. So you're on the Sand Sailor. Right now it's mid-afternoon. What are you gonna do? You're gonna continue to go and find bubbles?
Every single time that Avari sees something that doesn't look like it belongs there, she's gonna yell, "Is that Bubbles? Maybe he went that way."
That's a rock.
But it could be a Bubbles rock.
Kiki will bend it just to prove that it's not a Bubbles rock.
Oh, okay.
Just to prove.
What
that
about that one?
Bubbles rock.
That's not bubbles, it's a rock.
Bend it again.
So at this point, you don't need to make a survival check to go to the
Ooh,
pass.
Okay.
Because you were quite close because you were in the Plains Village. You will need to make a knowledge geography check to find out the best portion of the pass to go through, though.
Knowledge.
I've been here a few times in my youth. My father,
Oh.
he and I once took our goats to the our goat
Mhm.
donkeys, our goat donkeys to the to Galing. It is a great city.
Fascinating.
I'm just saying that I have been here. I could talk to you about many of the mountains that you see, about the pass here. In fact, I have been up and down this pass so many times that I know it like the back of my hand. But of course, if you don't trust Gilamon, then I will not give you any recourse, and you can plot the course yourself.
Avari's gonna point at a mole on the back of Gilamon's hand and go, "What's?"
Gilamon's wearing leather gloves.
I know.
I was
It's
like,
the
isn't he
point.
wearing
There's a
gloves?
fleck
So he
on
doesn't
his.
actually know.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a fleck of something that she's just gonna be obnoxious and point at.
Like the back of your hand, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll make this check. I guess Gilamon will make this check. Anybody else got geography knowledge of
I've
the
got
area?
3 greens in geography, but I'm not about to jinx myself. Coffee.
I will
Thank you.
say, with that excellent narrative that you gave, and given your backstory, you will get a boost to this check.
Oh hell yeah! How hard is it?
It's going to be an average check.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
You can do it.
No successes and 2 advantage.
What
Okay.
the fuck?
So I don't exactly know the way, but that is
Can I
because
use your advantage?
no, I wasn't gonna use the advantage. I'm just gonna use the advantage to name the mountain range that we're passing through.
Ooh.
The Bubbles
okay.
Mountain Range.
No, we're just gonna call them the Umaru Mountains.
All right, the Umaro Mountains.
You know, he's like, "Oh yes, this is the Avari Mountains." I'm just gonna casually make this knowledge check because Asiya has traveled around like basically the entire world looking for Karu.
Right. Was she disappointed when she found him?
Yes, very.
And any modifications you want to make to the check, Jim?
Nope.
All right.
This is
There we
Fuck
go.
you, Tarim. Fuck you.
Not only
What
can boys heal.
unbelievable.
So I will say, with that check, you are able to find the quickest mountain path. Because Tarim failed, you basically spent a while kind of going parallel to the Umaro Mountains, trying to find the path. But you were able to have Asiya find the correct path after spending a bit of time. So basically, Tarim's check just represents lost time.
Lost time.
Great. Thanks.
Asiya, it's like, here's a Mara Mountain Range. Says this. Are you sure this is the path we want to take? Aren't we supposed to take, like the path under the mountain? That goddamn secret tunnel song that the nomads keep singing.
Secret tunnel.
No!
Ugh.
Sorry, it'll be in my head forever.
What would you like to do with those 2 advantages, though?
I'll
Start singing Secret Tunnel.
Yeah.
I'll throw them at you narratively, GM.
So I'm going to say that you found a forgotten path that is not well traveled, but with that, it cuts directly through the mountains and into almost a valley. So you don't have to waste the time ascending. So that lost time that you had from the previous roll is now made up.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, nice. It like canceled out, baby.
Yes.
Yep.
Huh. I'm wondering if I should go for the meme of, since it's not a often traveled valley. Should we name it something?
The
And
Bubbles Valley.
not even if it's not
The Valley
officially
of
named
Bubbles.
that. Just that's what we call it from now on.
The Valley of Bubbles.
No, it's the Secret Tunnel.
The secret valley of the secret tunnel of the secret mountains.
Of the secret bubbles.
Praise be. All right, so you all managed to get along the path. With that narratively, this is a pretty straightforward path. There aren't any animals really around. It's just full of a kind of rocks that have kind of fallen from the top of the valley down there. So you do have to spend a bit of time navigating your way around that. What are you going to do with the Sand Sailor?
We have to park it, don't we?
Didn't we say this was our all-purpose vehicle?
Oh yeah, it's an all-terrain. We got to switch it
Yeah,
to our
put the wheels on it.
Yeah.
Put wheels on it and put it back into wagon form?
Yeah. It's a
I imagine that's
transformer.
probably a mechanical check or something.
Yeah, so you are going to have to make an average mechanics check, but I'm going to throw you all 2 boost die because you've been riding this for a while, and I will say narratively, Tarim was given instructions on exactly how to assemble and disassemble it.
I know they're here somewhere. Hold on, let me find them.
I do not have.
Hopefully
good
the wheels
mechanics.
weren't stolen when we with Bubbles as well. Can't have
Avari,
steering
I know
control.
you have 3 int, so that means you have 3 green for mechanics. I also have 3 int, so also 3 green for mechanics. But that's, they're just green.
How
I
is
guess-
Kyaye?
2 green.
What if I help you look?
I mean, you can help me with the here. You can read this and you tell me how I which step along the way. I hate that I need to do this, but I can't read these instructions very well.
I will
So in
say,
that case, am I just rolling a mechanics, or am I just reading them so you have a boost?
I'll let you do the roll. I already rolled once this
Oh,
game so far. You haven't rolled this game, so I'm boosting
I
you.
mean, bad things happen when I roll.
It's the same dice.
I swear to fucking God. Okay, what am I adding anything to it, or are they just 3 green?
you're
My boost.
And then the 2 purple.
2 purple and a total of 3 boosts, 2 from
that's right.
the instructions, and then 1 from Tarim assisting.
So 3 green, 3 blue, 2 purple.
Yep.
Geez. Okay, watch me fail.
You can't. Yeah, no, you can't miss. You can't miss.
Watch me miss. Oh, I did something right, guys.
All right, that's awesome. What would you like to do with those advantages?
Not only am I going to read the instructions, but I'm going to find slight flaws in the instructions and perfect them.
All right, I will say
The next time we do this, it's easier.
Mm-hmm.
I will have it be easier by removing one of the purples.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore,
So-
it becomes easy.
Like, she's going to find redundancies in the instructions. Be like, well, we could actually. So that's what I'm going to do with my advantages.
All right, awesome. So you successfully channeled the Transformers and transform your Stand Sailor back into a wagon.
Mm-hmm. We kick out the Decepticon.
Yep, you do. And with that, it is a straight path to Gaoling.
Do we know how long it should take us to get through the pass to Gaoling?
8
So-
years.
If you were to travel throughout the night, you would get there by morning.
Cool, let's do it. We can sleep in shifts.
I don't think we can move in shifts though. We only have one Earthbender. Well, I guess it's a wagon now.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a wagon now. Although that kind of begs the question: who's pulling the wagon?
Yeah.
There's no
Shit.
bubble.
I mean,
I'll take
Oh
first
shit!
shift.
I can.
Can we use fire propulsion?
Oh, who's
Yeah, I was about to
pulling the
say.
wagon?
I can fire
If-
propulse this thing again.
If you would
Won't
like to do
that be-
fire, oh sorry.
Oh no, that's fine. Fire propulsion, I think, is a good idea. But from a like, are we running into other travelers?
So with those advantages that were gathered in terms of the Lost Valley, there's no one else on this path. You can't see any marks in the dirt showing anyone traveling through there recently.
Should we try and capture a horse of some sort to temporarily
So
How
Bonnie
many,
use?
can feel like we replaced him? Yeah,
How
sure,
many
let's do it.
Gillicorns are following us now? Could they pull en masse?
There's only two.
There's only two.
I will say narratively, I will allow in terms of moving the vehicle for either the jet propulsion or you know how Toph, when she escaped her metal bending coffin, she ended up kind of like swelling the earth beneath her.
Yeah.
So I will say that you
Oh,
could
an
also
earth wave.
Yeah, like an earth
I
wave.
have
Yeah.
Earthwave.
You had it. I don't think Earthwave exists. It's augment now, or not
Yeah.
augment,
It'd
Okay.
be
Or no, yeah.
almost like a utility, I would think.
or
You
even
know,
utility is applicable here.
Yeah, utility. I could. Yeah, I could see
Wait.
augment honestly for firebending because honestly that's where jet stepping fell into.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Or we could
Alright.
flip a non-existent story point and say that we got an animal in the town we were just in. But we don't have any
Well, I had a
story points.
really stupid idea, and I don't know if it'll work.
Go
With
on.
my advantages, could I have put like? No, we don't have the technology yet. Never mind.
Okay.
all right, well,
There's
fire
no hydro
propulsion it
pump
is.
system. Yeah.
All I have to do is get us to the top of the hill.
Yep.
Well, because it's a valley, it's not even really a hill. I mean, it swells up and down, but for the most part, it's pretty level.
Okay, well, in that case, well, what will the difficulty of this bending check be, GM?
What is the base difficulty of augment? Sorry, I'm flipping through my book.
For firebending, it's one difficulty.
Let's have it be, in this case, because you're using it in a way that it wasn't really originally intended for, and you're trying to push a heavy wagon full of people, it's going to be a total of 3 purple.
Alright.
And I'm going to flip a story point so you get 1 back. So
Oh,
it will be upgraded once.
Oh, this isn't gonna go horribly.
No, we're fine.
Okay.
Now.
We're good. Two success, 2 advantage.
Everything's okay.
What would you like to use the advantage for? And I will just say, and you don't have to go with this, is that I will allow advantages used on this journey to reduce the time, meaning that, for example, your jet propulsion was more powerful.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. Sadly, I was very tempted to get 5 more advantage on that check, but then we would have no destiny points again.
That's very true.
But yeah, let's Slow it. Let's speed up. Slow it. Let's speed it up. Jesus, stop saying slow.
All right, so this means you're gonna because the valley cuts right across and pretty much provides a beeline to Gaoling. I'm gonna say that you're gonna arrive there kind of around 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh
Instead
wow!
of so
Instead
you
of the
cut
next
off,
day.
yeah, yeah. Instead of like showing up at like 8 or 10 the next day, you're showing up right kind of in the hour of the wolf, so to
Yeah.
speak.
So
We could get the
here-
jump on them.
Yeah, we could get the jump on them. Also, there are two ways I could see this going with augment. Is that how it is that Asiya basically like ties a rope around her and the sand carriage, and then just starts propulsing from her feet and running with the carriage behind her, or pushing it from the back like Superman. Either one of those is entertaining.
Whichever I will allow either one, so whichever one you find more entertaining is how it will go.
You know what? I like the tire drag version.
All right. All right. So you quickly go through the mountain pass, and with that, you emerge on the other side. You feel the air begin to cool, and there's a breeze in the air, calming you down from the summer heat that you had previously encountered. Roughly a quarter mile away, you think you can spot something. Let's have people make a perception check. This can be a group check if you'd like.
I think we're all paying attention, being perceptive.
All right.
How hard
I
is
think
it?
purple.
So,
It's going to be an average check with 2 setback die due to the darkness.
Oh,
it is pretty
so 2
dark.
purples, 2 blacks.
Yep. But
Asiya, light it up, bitch.
Tarim, I believe you have a talent that will help people.
Oh, I certainly do. You guys are engaged with me. So if you would like to use my, where is it?
Heightened awareness.
Heightened awareness. I was looking for Eagle Hawk. That's not what it's called anymore. H. Oh, I'm looking at Avari. I was like, where's H? Yes, I have
Why are you
heightened
looking at
awareness.
Avari?
Don't worry about it. No, I don't have heightened awareness.
Oh, you didn't? That didn't make its way over from the character conversion?
Definitely
I mean,
used to have it. I feel like.
I
No.
know that you've had it.
I swear. Maybe
Did-
hold on. Let me double check my talent. Maybe it's not toggled on.
Yeah, because here's the thing: Tarim didn't need to do conversion because he's the same character.
I'm just the same guy. No, I just don't have heightened awareness, guys.
Okay.
Already
Oh.
did too, huh? Weird.
Fuck.
All right.
So, perception, 2 purples and 2 blacks.
Aha!
Yes.
Yeah, no.
Escalation.
I think I'm just too worried to see straight.
Oh, no escalation.
We only have one. Oh wait, it's not a story point in this on this table.
It looks like Asiya succeeded.
Yep. Where's Tarim?
Oh, I'm making it now. Hold on. You said it's 2 purple and 2 black.
Setback. Yep.
Okay. Can I can Pengu and God, what did I name the other one? Shit.
Oh, have you noticed the other one at this point?
Yeah, I've noticed the other one at this point. We've been traveling for however long. I definitely would notice it by now.
I want a scene of you introducing him to our party.
I thought I got a name. Whatever. Pengu and Pengu, can Pengu help me and offer me a boost here?
Pangu and Pangu Jr.
I'm imagining that he's kind of like going underneath like your face, like kind of licking you in the right direction.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Pengu and Pongu.
No!
Yeah!
1 failure, 3 advantage.
Why am I the one passing?
A pass is a
Look at
pass,
the
so we'll
mom.
take it.
Yeah.
You are literally the group mom.
All right, so I will narrate what you do succeed, but you did generate a threat.
Yep.
So you can see about a quarter mile away, and you can hear the faint cries of Bubbles
No.
as she's being led along with ropes and a muzzle.
At 3 in the morning?
Muzzle.
Evidently they were worried.
Can I spend that 3 advantage on my failed perception check to suggest that the ones currently on guard or in charge of Bubbles have never, they're the ones that like are inexperienced and like everybody else is sleeping.
Yeah, so like they're all inexperienced. So I'll say narratively, what will happen with that is that part of the reason why you caught for them is that they don't really know how to handle Bubbles, and Bubbles is kind of like resisting and almost dragging their feet.
Yep. Well, I'm
Bubbles is fighting back.
I'm already dragging this carriage. It's time to turn. I hope you guys got your rest because I didn't.
No, we went straight through the night. I mean, you know, it's hard to rest when one of our own is taken captive, and
I think regardless, I'm still the only one with strain going into this fight.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and with that threat, I will say you will suffer an additional strain as the wave of tiredness washes over you from having fire bent for so long.
Yep. The endurance race. Roughly how many hours would you say I've been doing this?
You were able to get to the pass right when it hit nighttime, basically, and it's now 2:00 in the morning. So you've been firebending for like a solid 8 or 9 hours.
Oh no.
Oh, not 16 hours.
Like, do I have anything that can remove some of that strain?
You could attempt to heal with your water bending.
I
can heal.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
have some
Avari,
too.
I've seen you do it before.
Yeah. Hey, Asiya, do you want me to heal you? Because I can heal
I
you.
also I do have like the strain recovery item that I never use because I'm like, I'll use it later.
What is it, like
later.
Yeah, the goji berries.
Lovely.
Like I've had those since the beginning of the campaign and never used them.
Use them,
Now
fucking
might
use
be a
them.
good time.
Yeah, now would be a good time. So I'll take 2 of those and recover 5 strain. Actually, I'll take all 3 and recover 6.
5 hour energy.
Yeah.
5 hour energy.
I'll take all 3 from a bundle and recover 6 strain.
All right. So what are you gonna do now that it doesn't appear that they have noticed you? They're focusing on Bubbles right now.
Asiya, you shouldn't have any wounds.
No, I should. I think. Yeah, no.
Because before this, we all slept.
I think I did something stupid.
Yeah,
okay.
something stupid happened.
Okay.
Anyway, so Bubbles is only... No, you're good. Bubbles is only a quarter mile away from you all, and she is making it quite difficult for them to control her and to move her. Or they, sorry. Bubbles is they.
Bubbles is Bubbles.
You know what it is? Bubbles can hear the fire bending. God, what are these sandbenders gonna think when they see a firebender running at them with a carriage strapped to them?
So that is the question. Are you going to stay on the wagon and bring the wagon with you to try to get Bubbles? Or are you going to hop off the wagon and just rush for Bubbles?
How far away is
hop
Bubbles?
off.
Do we know? Can we see?
Quarter of a mile.
I'm hopping off. I'm just fucking booking it. If I can see Bubbles, I'm running.
Would you say in terms of range bands, that's like extreme range, long range?
I would say that's extreme range.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yep. You know, I think Jessamine still
Wait,
does.
did you say you jumped off the wagon to run a mile?
Yeah.
Would be faster?
No, I thought it was a quarter mile.
It's a
It's a
quarter
quarter
mile.
mile. Yeah.
Oh, quarter mile. I thought you said a mile, and I was like,
I'm gonna, if the wagon is still moving or has momentum after Asiya jumps off, I'm going to continue riding the wagon
I mean,
and steering it so that it doesn't like careen out of control. I'm staying with the wagon no matter what you guys do, just to make sure until it comes to a complete stop. That way I'll jump
Oh,
off.
God.
So the wagon continues to
Earth wave us. Whoever jumps off, I can earth wave us.
Sure.
yeah. I'm probably gonna use augment, and I'll probably end up using that last, like actually using augment for in combat, and I'll probably end up using that last testing point to. Oh,
Get to-
I don't have that talent yet. I don't think I have enduring form. I don't.
It's fine. What? Come on. You really think these guys are gonna be like rivals or big bad end games? No.
It also
Bacon.
depends
Yeah,
on whether
but-
or not you want to fight them or not.
Yeah, but the ability to have 2 free maneuvers a turn is pretty good.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think
we'll be
also we were
okay.
told last game.
I think you'll be okay.
I think
Okay.
we were told last game that the Beifongs were aristocracy.
Yep.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm gonna earth wave of that instinctively after Avari jumps off. Kiki won't even try to hesitate or try to convince her not to go, and we'll just jump off as well. And immediately, I'm gonna attempt an earth wave to carry both of us. So that would be. Let me scroll to the right table. Augments, earth wave. Move up to 1. Wait, how many range bands are they away?
They're extreme.
That's like
How many is
5
that?
range bands. That's like 5. Yeah.
So would I have to like do this check
Oh.
multiple times to get us there, or how's this gonna work?
Give me one moment. I believe. Oh, one sec here. What page is Augment on? Sorry,
I'm on the in-dev book, and it's on lettered page, or like the actual. I don't know what page technically,
Oh,
but not
letter
the
page is
65.
fine.
Yeah, not
Thank
letter
you.
page, but 65. That's the printed page. Is 65.
Okay, let's see here. Earth Wave. Well, so you can concentrate while using it. So you would just spend a maneuver to concentrate on it. So you could just make the check the once.
Okay. And then hold on. How many people can I do this for, or do I have to like additional target? Should I do additional target for me and Avari? Is anyone else coming aboard, or?
Yeah, it would be an additional target.
Yeah. So I think that makes sense. The movement not part. Athletics. Characters who are failed. Yeah, not many. You may spend 2 push characters. Yeah, I'd say an additional target is what makes sense here. Earthwave with additional target. The additional target's not being earthwaved themselves, right? Like you're not giving them a green die because Earthwave is instead of the normal effect.
Right.
Let's see here.
So you have to have 1 advantage when the check is said and done to bring somebody with you.
Oh shit. Do
I believe in you.
That will help me.
And you do have a story point now.
Yeah, I don't
Use
wanna
it. Wait, no. Should we save it?
So it's 5 purple.
5
Fucking
purple?
story point.
Yeah, because
Oh,
you're
shit, I forgot.
You can take strain to reduce it, but take 2 strain for difficulty reduction.
Why
I'm not
does
gonna-
she have that talent?
It's
That's a talent,
no,
right?
Not a
no,
talent.
that's just a universal thing that anyone
This
can
is
do.
harder than I thought it was gonna be. I'm not going to pass this check.
Oh, it's a
It's a universal effect. Focus. You take
Focus,
2
that's
more
right.
strain.
Wait, why is it 5 and not 4?
It's 5 because augment is 2.
And then this
Mhm.
earth
Earth
wave
wave
is
is
1.
Wave is 1. Additional
and
target is
oh,
2.
additional target is 2. I thought additional target was 1. Damn.
Oh,
But
augment's
as-
cunning for firebending. Oops.
But as and as geez, oh man, Asiya points out, you can suffer more strain to reduce that difficulty by 1. 2 strain for 1.
So it would be 2 strain to make the check, 2 strain to downgrade the check.
Not downgrade, reduce, but yes.
Reduce. Okay.
I believe.
Um.
And of
Oh.
course, it's cunning.
Yeah. Yeah, and you
Wait,
can
what do you mean it's cunning?
Your augment is cunning.
augment
No,
for
it says to
firebending.
make.
No.
It says
like
to
it.
make a athletics or coordination check.
Yeah.
That's characters in the path of the earth wave. So if you are barreling
okay,
down,
that's gonna be a little bit better. All right, hold on. Sorry, I misread that. So
No, you're
it
good.
is. What is the base effect? Oh, hold on, hold up again. Cunning. So my cunning I think is 3 now, right? Or 2? What is it? Cunning 3. So is it just 3 green then?
if you're focusing twice,
But I'm sorry, it's bending cunning. My bad. I
oh,
am
3 green.
all over the place right now. Oh, perfect. Okay, I feel a
You
lot better about
over? Are you good?
I'm fine. I just like forgot how to fucking play. All right. So it's bending cunning with 5 purple.
Yes.
And I'm going to suffer an additional 4 strain to reduce it twice.
Oh, wow,
So,
nice.
Oh wow.
3 yellow, 3 purple.
And then when you complete the check and resolve the symbols, you'll suffer 2 more.
Already, it's 6 total.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be 6 total, but technically the 2 is suffered at the end of the check
Okay,
once the check
that's
is
fine.
resolved.
I've
After
already
you've spent symbols.
I've already did it.
Yeah.
Oh no! Unless you let me have a boost for the power of friendship.
I will allow you to have a boost.
Yeah, this is Tarim like on your shoulders, like, don't kill us. He's very nervous.
I believe in you. You can do
cool.
it.
Fuck everything.
Fucking quit.
No.
So the earth, I will say, swells up around you, but you're unable to maintain its form, and it just kind of collapses on you, kind of stumble to the ground.
Great.
Well, I tried. We're gonna have to get there on foot instead, I guess.
And now we've lost time.
Well, I am just going to do fire leaps because evidently that's one difficulty.
And it's just for yourself.
Yeah.
That's true.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's what I was planning to do. It's why I wasn't jumping on as well.
It was like a flavor thing in my mind where I was like, oh yeah, firebenders
sorry, it's
should
cutting
be able
out.
to augment themselves easier than others. Because like to me in the show, like that's just what they do a lot. So
Yeah.
it seemed like it came easier to them. So augment was easy for firebenders, but average for everybody else. But then with water and earth, I think I made something easy for airbenders, but like average for firebenders. I can't remember. And then for earth and waterbenders, there's nothing's different for them. Theirs is just default. So it kind of like it feels, I guess. I mean, it's not breaking anything.
I mean, I feel like barrier should be easier for earthbenders.
Oh yeah, maybe that's what it was. Or no, I think I made area easy for earthbenders, or control, not area. Yeah.
We don't have area in this, right?
It's called control. It's area, but it's
okay.
it's called control.
Yep.
No,
anyway.
it's average for earthbenders. Yeah, sorry.
Sorry about that. I got disconnected for a moment.
Oh, good. We were
Understandable.
just arguing about.
Lamau.
All right. Well, yeah, I'm
Lamau.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, you just see. I'm gonna separate my 2 strain for that because of course I am. You just see Asiya, like the fire erupts from her feet as she leaps from extreme range to medium range, which, if you guys don't know, is equivocal to using 4 maneuvers.
That's pretty nutty.
Yeah, that is. Let me go ahead and roll a perception check because you do have bright flames coming from your feet.
Yeah, I mean, understandable. I haven't unlocked the black flames yet, as edgy as that sounds.
Black flame candle or the black wick candle? Black
Well,
flame candle.
it's something. It's wow, interesting.
Whoa!
Whoa. Okay.
We getting cocky here on this table? Yeah, we are.
Is that their perception?
That's their perception check. Yeah.
Oh, that's theirs. I thought this was Asiya for a second.
Oh no. Oh, what am I gonna do that triumph based off of a perception check? That ended up failing, no less. All right. I am going to say, while they did not spot Asiya moving, they are able to finally get a firm hand on Bubbles, and Bubbles is now moving at a faster pace.
Oh, they're moving away.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
well,
I'm going to narratively have that be they get to spend a maneuver to go a little further away.
well, here's the thing. I can move 2 range bands at a time with a maneuver. I'm about to get right in their face and punch them.
I mean,
So Asiya is choosing violence. Good, good, good.
I mean, if you expected anything else, I don't know.
Have I ever chosen not violence?
I mean, I just feel like never mind. Doesn't matter.
And just so you know, Asiya, based off your previous roll where you saw Bubbles, there's a total of 3 sandbenders who are there accompanying Bubbles.
All right. Well, I'm still willpower, but I can coerce them. They're gonna see a fire wolf, because I can do augment as a maneuver. I remember that now.
And you're using leap, right?
I used leap right then. I'm going to leap.
Okay.
So I'm gonna quote unquote on the next turn pass. I'm going to leap again to be within short range of them.
All right. So
And-
let's. Oh,
Yep.
sorry.
We're gonna have us roll initiative.
Well, they failed to see you, so I'll let y'all roll cool for initiative. Now, that being said, you don't necessarily have to fight, but this is just to determine turn order.
Yeah,
Turn order.
It could, like, I was planning on coercing these people.
All right, let me start initiative up.
Oh,
All
God.
right.
I still
Initiative
only have
rolling is
1
on.
presence. Thank God I have a rank of rapid
You
reactions.
said we're rolling to keep our cool.
Yeah, you're keeping her cool because you know that you're about to go in and rescue Bubbles.
Yeah. Oh shit. My cool is garbage.
I think a lot
You're
of
rolling
us.
cool. Is that what you said?
Yeah,
Yes.
cool. Simple cool.
Cool.
I'm wondering if leap shouldn't be range bands, but you get that many free maneuvers.
Well, no. So what it is its range bands equal to discipline rounded down, and I have 5 ranks of discipline.
Yeah,
Oh, dang.
and I'm thinking about that, but even that is still 2 full range bands, right?
I would really suggest you don't make it free maneuvers because free maneuvers is so much better.
No, not free maneuver. Not like you get 5 free maneuvers or 2 free maneuvers, but like maneuvers to move specifically. Like you can.
Yeah,
maybe that's
basically
too,
like
that's too verbose.
Like no, there's something like that exists in Star Wars. It's called the Delinga Seed Ring. You have a maneuver that you get a free move maneuver that does not count against your total maneuvers.
Okay, so I'm not like trying to take power away from you, but I'm just wondering, like, that seems to go from extreme to medium seems really really nutty. We'll talk about it offline. I don't want to ruin our game.
Yeah.
All right, so we have 3 PC slots up first.
We are too far away to do anything, most of us, right?
Wrong.
Other than move.
I can do something.
Okay, go for it.
I'll let Karu go first.
We have 3
Hold
in
up,
a row.
hold
so
up.
you'll have your chance.
I was doing something. Fuck off.
No, Karu can still go first.
I know that we turned Karu into a sniper, but let me do my thing because I literally leaped up to them, and I imagine that they're going to react to suddenly a woman in wolf armor being there.
Oh, yeah, they look kind of shocked. And we're like, who are you?
And I am going to stop sustaining that form of augment as I use a maneuver to cast Augment again in a different way.
Okay.
I'm just double checking. Okay, I have to suffer 2 strain to use it this way. Okay, so I'll suffer total 4 strain to do this. God damn it! I really, really need to stop turning myself into a strain machine.
Strain is such a fun resource to play with, though.
It is such a fun resource to play with. Sadly, I will not be able to. I will not be able to use any of my form effects because I do not yet have form effects, or I do not have the improved version of this. Of this talent.
Okay. Yeah, whenever I make characters, I always look for talents that let me spend strain to do stuff, even if it's non-combat. I just love spending strain.
Yeah,
it's such a cool resource.
Yeah, I like it.
So augment. Yeah, it's just base augment. Alrighty. So with that, Asiya lands in front of them, and the fire that she was using to leap forward, doesn't necessarily dissipate, but it expands to cover her entire body, as she shouts at them, "Is you have taken my friend?" And I would like to do a coercion check on them.
All right. I'm gonna say with that super cool entrance, you're gonna gain a boost die to your coercion check.
Okay.
As you're wreathed in flame currently.
Mm-hmm.
Wreathed in flame. Oh my lord.
Okay, what is their? I believe it goes off their discipline. Specifically, I'm going to try and treat this like quote unquote social combat. So I'm going to target the one that is like holding the reins of Bubbles.
All right, so they have 1 rank in discipline,
and their their willpower.
Willpower is 2, so one would be 1 red, right? And
yeah,
1 red or 1 purple.
All right.
And you also have that boost die.
Yep. Ooh. Is that enough for a critical remark? I don't think it is. I think it's 5. Let me double check. Oh, wow. I'm actually having to open up the Genesis core book. Genesis core rules PDF. Oh, nope. That's the wrong. That was the wrong page for you to go on. $123. Let's see. 4 advantage.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. So that is enough to cause a critical remark. So if we treat this as social combat, he will take 4 strain for my successes, I believe.
Yes.
And then I use the 4 advantages to cause a critical remark, and he will suffer 5 more strain.
All right. He loosens his grip on Bubbles. And kind of like takes a couple steps back from you, and he's like, What do you want? We didn't mean to cause no trouble. We found this abandoned creature, and he doesn't really seem to know what the creature is, in the desert, and we took what we thought belonged to us.
What you thought?
Am I anywhere near this?
Well, you're all at extreme range. Oh well, I guess you could have spent 2 maneuvers getting up to
long range.
Long range.
So wait, question: is the people we're interacting with, are they Beifongs or are they Sand Tribe?
They're Sand Tribe escorting them to the Beifong estate.
Okay, got it.
narratively, what I will say is while this is happening, I'm going to break initiative a little bit and say that you all can advance if you would like.
Like to catch up?
Yeah, to catch up.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to catch up when I hear them saying that they just took what they thought was theirs.
So how much are you allowing us to catch up to which range?
I'll say that you're within short range,
Okay.
so you can definitely hear what's happening and you can be heard.
Cool.
Thank you for the narrative fiat.
Yeah, I think that this makes sense because they started engaging in a conversation.
It's a social fight now.
I feel like you have to flip a story point for us to catch up, right?
No, I feel like we'd have to flip the story.
I know. I'm just trying to do something to get story points in our favor.
You do have the one.
In this case, what you found in the desert that does not belong to you. Tarim will call from the back at the end of short range.
Please,
And with that,
oh, go ahead.
oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
With that, the three of them all kind of notice the rest of you coming up, and they take like a guarded stance as they realize they're about to be overwhelmed, whether that's socially or in combat.
You can go, Tarim, if you want it to be your turn now.
Sure.
I have an idea, but you can go.
He will say, the laws of the desert do not apply. You did not salvage or find bubbles. That is their name. And he points over to the Komodo rhino. You will return what is not yours.
That almost sounds like a charm check, sir.
I know, that sounds like a coercion check. You will return.
Yeah, it depends on how you want to play it.
I was actually thinking like culture, because he's referencing like he's a sandbender. He's trying to relate to that. Like he I don't, maybe it's not called the law of salvage or whatever, but he says the ways of the desert, and he references
Right,
like the ways of the desert. Something that he like to tell them, I'm one of you. I know it, like I know what this is, and I'm telling you, I'm invoking the the ways of the desert to tell you like it doesn't apply here.
You know what? I will let you roll a culture roll for that. I'm fine with that.
Hell yeah. I don't have any yellows in culture, but I just thought it was neat and fun for a social check. Because I don't think I'm trying to be coercive here. I just, there's not enough. What am I rolling against?
Let me see here. I did not anticipate this type of roll being made. You're gonna go against 2 purple.
Okay. Here we go. Nice. 2 successes.
All right, so he's gonna suffer an additional 2 strain. And
that's 2 plus the 2 base, right?
Yes. So this social combat is now over then.
Oh, okay, it's over.
Wow, that was
He just-
easy. I was ready to put my charm on.
Yeah,
Okay.
I had some.
Hit
I had
people.
some maneuvers.
Hit
I
people
mean, with the critical remark at the very beginning was a lot.
Yeah, that made a huge difference. Otherwise, it would have taken y'all a couple more rolls at least.
What, are they just gonna hand bubbles over?
So he kind of meekly says, "We respect the ways of the desert. We were mistaken." And the 3 of them kind of look at you all and bow deeply and say, "Please don't tell the elders. We would be in the most trouble if you did."
What's in it for us?
Hold up. While they're saying this, are they wearing the same symbol as Tarim?
They are.
Oh.
Asiya
And I'm
will.
flipping a story point for that.
Asiya looks over to Tarim and says, they are not ours to do. Well, ours to deal with Tarim. Or give them.
As they You see Tarim like look at you past his veiled face, eyes real intense, and then he kind of like shakes his head and looks down to the ground and steps forward. Pengu jumps out of his his chest. The other one scurries down his pant leg, and the two of them go like jump up on a rock together as they like watch Tarim walk forward to these presumably young, misguided individuals.
Yeah, they look like they're in their early 20s. So yes, you are correct.
And as he's walking forward, Tarim has one hand up, we'll say like his right hand up, and he takes his helmet off and takes his veil off, and like disrobes his hood beneath the two of the, or beneath that as well, and his like scraggly black curly hair like falls down to his shoulders almost, and he says, I am Shoji Tarim, one of
Who?
the Umaru. There is no mistake here. There is no shame if you return what is ours.
Brother, they say, and they kind of look at each other and say, yes, you can have this Bubbles back. And with you, they hand over the reins to you, Tarim.
Tarim grabs
We
the
want an
reins,
escort.
looks back at the lot of you, puts his hood up, puts his veil up.
Wait,
Helmet's
did
off.
you say you took off your face covering?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Did we see it?
Yeah,
At
you
the
saw my
What
very
did it
face.
end.
look like? What did it look? What did your face look like?
It is mangled
Ralphie.
at the like from the left zygomatic, like from the left cheekbone all the way down to that side of the jaw, just totally mangled. He can't, like his mouth, his lips are like scarred and gnarled, and it looks like his nose has been broken.
Cool.
Kiki will look at Tarim in a little bit of shock, like so much information just got hit. She just got hit with like one who's Shoji Tarim, like that's a name we haven't heard yet. So it's like, who is this guy, and like what is he? Like he looks almost like his disfigurement almost looks like from, correct me if I'm wrong, almost like ghastly or like
Yeah.
undead, so it's like she's a little speechless and just like, what are you? What has happened to you?
I am Gilamon.
Everyone has lived their own lives, and it would seem that Gilamon has lived a harder one than most.
Kiki, you recall that time? I don't remember where we were, but
In the spa.
in the
Bathhouse?
spa, yeah, in the
Yeah.
bathhouse, where you nearly unveiled me in the bathhouse.
Yeah.
Giggity. Are the Sand Tribe people still, have they taken off, or are they still nearby?
They're still nearby.
Okay, cool. I'm still pissed, so I want to, like, Avari's noticed that, like, we see her face now and the face is gone. She doesn't care. We are
She doesn't
walking
care.
up. I am walking up to them and I'm like, you took my friend, and it is not okay. And you do not just get to walk away. You will lead us through this pass to the next town safely.
The town's right there.
And only if you do that will we not tell your boss just how much you messed up.
Avari, the town's right there.
It's like over
Are
the
we
hill.
in it?
We're almost there. We literally came through the
Are
pass.
we in it? I want
You're
an
not in-
escort. I want an armored escort.
I don't think they're armored.
I don't care. Put some ice on them. Call it a day. I want to humiliate these people.
Tarim puts a hand on your shoulder and he says, Avari, they have acknowledged their shame and they will pay the clan price for Bubbles. It is known who they are. They cannot escape their fate. Why humiliate them further?
You're going to see Avari's posture kind of change from the fun-loving, lighthearted girl that you know thus far. You're going to see a degree of regality and a little harshness come into her eyes.
Whoa.
You may have forgiven them, but as you all keep reminding me, my status is above them, and I will not forgive so easily for what they did to Bubbles.
No, the water tribes don't hold any power over the desert.
I don't care. I could practice my new healing on them. I do need test subjects.
Oh
Wait.
dear.
You do know? You do know it's bad? Oh, baddie arc.
Tarim will look at the. How many of them are there? 2?
There's
3? He will look at the 3 of them and he will say, "Go back to the Omaru lands. You will tell the elders what you did and who you spoke to."
Yes, brother. Yes. And with that, they will depart from Bubbles. And Bubbles looks at you all and is rearing their head back, jumping up and down a little bit. Seems very happy to see you all.
How
Avari's gonna-
quickly are they moving?
They're moving at a brisk pace.
Tarim will shout sternly, "Go!"
They move at a brisker pace.
I
Run!
look
Sprint!
I look to Avari and you have no pool here. Those men, they would not respect you.
We don't know that, do we?
I mean, I don't respect you.
You say
Oh.
that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Of course it is. It's 17. That tracks.
You're not like a king or queen or anything. You're just Avari. I don't get this.
Kyaye looks at Avari with sad eyes, and I don't know if I like this side of you, Avari. I'm a little afraid. Where did this come from? We have Bubbles back. That's all that matters, right?
I'm not going to lose anyone else.
You don't
Asiya
have to.
will walk forward and put her hands on Avari's shoulders and says this. The waters can be calm, or they can be tempestuous. It is from what my mother taught me. It is the duty of waterbenders to find the ability to redirect their emotions, just as the river redirects itself to find the most suitable path. Anger has its place, but so does mercy. On the open seas, the water is king, but in the desert, the sand is. You must learn to understand the differences in the cultures that you interact with. While you may be some form of nobility in the northern water tribe, here you are a little girl exploring and learning. You cannot force your own ideals onto others simply because it is convenient for you.
You're going to see the tension kind of relieve, and the telltale tears start up, just like the welling, and she's, because I think at this point she's come to rely on Asiya as a source of strength, and she's going to let herself just like cry and fall into Asiya's arms and go, I need to learn how to protect my friends.
And we will
I need to learn how to keep everybody safe.
do our best to help you learn. But cruelty does not protect anyone. It merely satisfies a empty desire. And she'll pet Avari as she holds her close.
Head pads.
Mm-hmm.
We love it.
It's
Yeah.
precious.
This is a lovely, emotional time. I'm truly touched by all of this and the growth that I have seen in such short time. But I think we need to get ahead of those boys. And he grumbles like audibly. See my clan.
Before we do that, gentlemen, Bubbles was sold to the Beifong on the behalf of your clan. We may need to resolve that first.
I think we have time. We can convert the wagon back to a sailor once we reach the desert, and despite their bending prowesses, I'm sure we will beat them if we make haste. We can talk to the Beifong in the morning, perhaps, and then head out and be on our way.
Acceptable. But for now, it is morning, by the way. But for now,
Well,
Asiya.
it's like 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah, but like, normal people morning.
No, right.
Right.
Yeah. Oh.
I think it's important that we get there before they do.
Yeah,
I am not well known. Well, I am.
Are you a celebrity?
I have not been home in many years. My name does not have pool. They may not remember me. But I would need to see first whether my mother and sister are still there.
Now, when the people who had Bubbles like heard Tarim introduce himself, they called him brother. Did they call him brother? Did we like notice like any acknowledgement of like, oh, we know who that is? Or is that just like a term of respect versus like,
was
oh
a-
yes,
Term of respect.
okay.
They're not his actual brother.
Well, I didn't think
Right.
there was actual brothers, but I didn't know if there was
Right.
acknowledgement of like, oh yes, we've heard of you, or just like, oh, we recognize that you are saying that you are a part of this tribe, and we will respect that kind of thing.
Right. Yeah, no, that makes sense. And I think with that, since we have to end a little earlier today, that would be a perfect point to end on that note.
Awesome.
All right.
Awesome. So yeah, we'll go talk to the Beifongs in the morning.
We get to
Yeah.
meet Top's grandparents.
Probably great grandparents.
Well, don't
it's-
benders have longer lifespans?
Not necessarily.
Not
And
necessarily.
the Beifongs weren't benders.
Oh.
Yeah, they're just
Still.
wealthy. I mean, they do got money, which will increase their lifespan, I suppose.
That's
Mhm. So I will not be here next weekend. I will be enduring nature with the boyfriend.
Enduring.
I hate camping
And why do you do it?
because I love him.
How much XP did we get?
Yeah.
You got 15 XP. It was
My
XP
gosh.
roleplay.
I'm at 20 XP.
15? Whoa!
I'm at
plus
25.
Yeah,
Nice. Save.
Holy
That's-
shit! Oh, what was today's episode title? Book
Bubbles.
chapter title.
Anger management.
Bubbles.
Bubbles.
Bubbles. Yay.
Rubbish. Anyway.
Bubble. Thank
Anyway.
you for running.
Yeah,
Thank you
no
as well.
problem.
For those of you who have joined us, as always, have a good morning, good afternoon, and good evening wherever you are. And remember, stay frosty.